Hey everybody, it's the Universal Critic. I talk about whatever I want whenever I want, and today I'm going to talk about what I've been meaning to talk about for the last 3 videos I've done: Ridley Scott's Prometheus. Before I start, let me just get one thing straight: this is an Alien prequel. The very last scene of the film confirms that this is an Alien prequel. I don't care what you've heard from anyone else. The last scene confirms it. But having said that, yes, it can also stand on its own. It serves as both. It's a new movie, it's also a prequel to Alien. Just getting out of the way, so I want to talk about it later. So yeah, how is the movie? Well, it's Ridley Scott. What more do I have to say? I mean, he's directed such classics as Alien, Blade Runner, Gladiator, but then again, he's also directed stuff like Robin Hood and Hannibal. So I guess I have mixed feelings about him. But yeah, here you get what you expect from him. You know, good acting, good story, some great visuals. The visuals are probably the best part of the movie. They're so creepy and dark. It's just downright haunting. Yeah. The funny thing about this film has been in start production about 10 years ago, or at least pre-production about 10 years ago. Where it wasn't back then, it wasn't an Alien prequel. It was supposed to be a fifth Alien film. It was to be directed by Ridley Scott and written by James Cameron. How awesome would that have been? But this is going to be the kicker. The studio turned down that offer, the Ridley Scott James Cameron project, in favor of making Paul W.S. Anderson's Alien vs. Predator. I know this is kind of a minor nitpick, but here's my reenactment of how I think that meeting probably went. On the studio executive is like, Ridley Scott and James Cameron collaborating. I mean, this can't be good. What else? What have those guys directed? Just Alien, Aliens, Blade Runner, Gladiator, Terminator, Terminator 2, Titanic, True Lies. Just what hacks? Paul W.S. Anderson, he's the director of Resident Evil and Mortal Kombat, so I'm sure he can do it so much better. Yeah, so yeah, as you can guess, I didn't like the Alien vs. Predator movies that very much, though I will admit the second one is far worse than the first one. But yeah, this film conveniently has nothing to do with that previous one. Yeah, it has nothing to do with Alien vs. Predator, so don't even bother with that train of thought like I am. Okay, so let's get to the characters. We got Noomi Rapace as Dr. Elizabeth Shaw. Noomi Rapace, some of you may know, is the original Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, not the American remake that just came out, the original foreign film. In fact, she got the role in this movie because Ridley Scott saw Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and wanted to work with Noomi Rapace. Which brings me... before I continue, let me just say something else about the connection between this movie and Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. The same guy who directed the American remake of Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, David Fincher, he was also the director of Alien 3. That's just weird. So yeah, I just thought, funny bit of trivia, thought you might like to know that, so yeah. Noomi Rapace is Elizabeth Shaw, who looks a lot like Sigourney Weaver's Ellen Ripley. I'm sure that's not a coincidence. Yeah, she's really good. She's very intelligent, but also she has a sympathetic side. She's not just one of those people. Of course, she goes out, she finds this like star map in these ancient caves on Earth, and they send a mission out into space to find it, to find where it leads to. And of course, at first she's blown away. She's looking for the most human thing in the world. She's looking for answers, some of the biggest questions in human history. You know, why are we here? Where did we come from? Who made us? She goes out into space in search of that, and that's an interesting character. But it's only when she arrives that she finds out what she may not like what she finds. So yeah, I'll just end on that note with her character. The next character is Charlize Theron as Meredith Vickers, who serves as our obligatory apathetic corporate jerk in the film. Yeah, it's an Alien film. You gotta have a corporate jerk, but she goes beyond that. You can clearly tell. I just love Charlize Theron's performance. She really convinced herself. You can tell that she just doesn't give a shit about anyone except money. She doesn't care about her. She doesn't care about the crew. She doesn't care about her father, who I won't tell you who he is, but he's in this movie. She doesn't care about anything. She just cares about money and power. How disgustingly human, wouldn't you say? So yeah, what other characters you got? Guy Pearce as Peter Wayland, the elderly CEO of the Wayland Corporation. Wayland, not Wayland-Yutani. This must take place before that. So yeah, Guy Pearce does really good. The makeup on his face is really good. Let me just say, it is makeup, not CGI. It's makeup. So yeah, he does really good. I mean, I know they kind of did the whole founder of the Weyland Corporation, the Alien vs. Predator movies, but like I said before, this film has nothing to do with them, so again, don't bother with that train of thought. So yeah, he serves as our kind of antagonist, I guess. I mean, he's not in the movie for very long, but yeah, he does it for what he's given. He does a good job. But the person who really steals the show in this movie is Michael Fassbender as the android David. Imagine an android in a Ridley Scott movie. Yeah, he's great because you never know what he's thinking. You don't know if he's threatening or if he's sincere. Hell, I don't think he knows half the time. That's what makes him so good, because he constantly keeps you guessing. He's like he's channeling Norman Bates from Psycho into this performance. Like, you can never tell what's going on in his mind. So yeah, Michael Fassbender, he's a great actor. He does a great job here. He does a great job in everything I've seen him in. So yeah, the film is really overall the film is really good. Oh, I don't really talk about the other characters because, well, I don't want to say they're boring because they're not totally forgettable. They're just the ones I listed are definitely the most interesting characters in the film. So yeah, Prometheus is a really good film. The visuals are great, the acting is great, the story is pretty good. I mean, I guess it does it. Although my one complaint about this movie is that there had better be a sequel. The ending is just begging for a sequel. In fact, if I remember correctly, when the whole Alien prequel business was first announced, Ridley Scott announced that there would be 2 Alien prequels, not just Prometheus. I'm guessing Prometheus is just part 1. So yeah, there better be part 2. I wonder what they're going to call it, but so yeah, it's really good. And like I said, this is an Alien prequel. It can stand on its own, but it is an Alien prequel. Just, if you don't believe me, see the movie and wait till the very last scene. It will dispel any doubt that you have about it not being an Alien prequel. So, as I can say, Prometheus is a great movie. It's intelligent, it's scary, it's exciting. All you can pretty much want from a science fiction film. So, check it out. I'm the Universal Critic. I talk about whatever I want, whenever I want. Goodbye.